Hello beautiful people and welcome to today's video. Today I actually want you to do some work. So I want you to start by writing down something that you really want, something that you maybe wanted for a while. Maybe it's a dress, maybe it's a pair of shoes, maybe it's getting your hair done, maybe it's a new phone, maybe it's a special car, something that you've been kind of dreaming about a little bit, or something that you really wanted that you feel would make your life better, that you feel would just make your day and you will be really happy you just wanted that thing. I want you to write it down right now. Pause the video and write anything down that you want. It could be many things. So everything that you kind of have on your to buy list, the things that you really wanted. So do that now. Okay, so now you have written down your things and I want you to feel into or kind of think about, like, what will this thing give you? Why do you want this thing? So I want you to write down why on your piece of paper. Why do you want the new phone? What is it going to give you? Maybe your old phone is broken. I don't know. Why do you want that dress? Why do you want those shoes? What will it give you by having that? What is the feeling that you get from having that? From what is that you think wearing that is going to make you feel? The hair, like what is it going to give you that you feel like you don't have already? Is it confidence? Is it feeling more beautiful? What is it? Like this lack, what is it that you feel you will get from it? Pause the video and do this again. Write down why. Okay, so now you've written down your why. So why you want these things. And 1 out of 10 cases of these things that you really want, it's not about the thing. It's almost never about the thing. It's almost never about anything materialistic. It's usually the feeling behind it. It's usually an emotion, like feeling beautiful or feeling more confident by dressing a certain way or speaking a certain way or being able to do something. It's going to give you confidence, make you feel more beautiful, make you feel more loved. Maybe it's an example, if you want a boyfriend, it's because you want love. Maybe you just want attention. What is it that you want from this person or from this thing? And then, because this is like a consumer pattern, which means that you keep wanting the next thing. So when you buy this thing, finally after a long time you wanted this, you finally get it. And then after a few days, maybe after a few weeks, that feeling of excitement of having this thing that was so great, it goes away. And then you go after the next thing. Maybe it could also be like the boyfriend pattern. You get the next boyfriend because you hope or you think that he will give you what you need, or another pair of shoes or another dress or another ring or jewelry that you think will give you this feeling, but you will never have it, or you will only have it for a very short amount of time. So to not end up with huge debt because you are buying a lot of things that you think will make you happy, how about permanent happiness? How about true love that is filling you up from the inside? So you never want these things. Not that it's not okay to buy things. I am all into giving yourself what you love, but not in a sense of that you're needing something from it. Do only buy something if you really like, it would make you so happy and you will be happy with this for all the time that you have this thing. If you know that in 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years that this will be just another thing that you will throw away because you never used it or because now it doesn't make you happy anymore, that is kind of the consumer mindset. What I really want and wish for you is to find true happiness. Happiness that is not, happiness and love that is not depending on something, which means that you could be happy anytime you want. You could be happy every day. You could feel loved all of the time, not only when someone gives you a compliment, or when you have a boyfriend, or when your friend is telling you something, giving you a, yeah, saying something that you like or something they like about you. But independent of that, meaning you filling yourself up first. We have, I think by our society, we have in some ways learned that we should get these things from other places. We should get love from other people. We should get happiness from these things. Like the more things you have, the better you feel, or the more expensive things you have, the better you feel, and the more valuable you are, the more confident you are. But it's not true. Because if you're not confident now, it doesn't matter how many of these things you have and you get, it will not make you confident. Maybe for a short amount of time, but you will keep going back to your old pattern because you didn't resolve the issue. You didn't do the work. You didn't heal the reason why you're not feeling confident, why you're not feeling loved, why you're not feeling happy. So, and this is work. I know. Don't be terrified about that. It do require some work, but on the long term, and you know this if you are aware of your pattern of this buying more and more, and you can recognize this. You buy something and you're happy, and then it goes away, and then you buy something new and you're happy for a little time, and then it goes away again. So if you can recognize this pattern, it means that you have an issue. There's something you need to work on. Whether it's happiness, it's inner peace, or it's love, it's attention, whatever it is, fill up yourself. Give that to yourself. Don't expect it to come from other places. Because like I said, we want to be independent of getting happiness and love and so on from different places. So how do you do that? So you've written down why you want this thing, like what is the feeling that this thing will give you. So now I want you to write down, how can I give this to myself? Answer this question. If it's a boyfriend, a soulmate, you want love, you need love, how can you show yourself you love yourself? Is it by supporting yourself, cheering on yourself, believing in yourself, giving yourself compliments? Maybe it's giving yourself a spa day or a massage, or it could be a new pair of shoes. It could be. So find out what makes you feel loved. Maybe it's going for a trip, going to the park. Maybe it's walking in nature. Maybe it's going to the beach. Whatever it is for you, what makes you feel loved? Write it down and then start to plan that into your day, into your week more, because it's so important. So start planning that. If it's happiness, what makes you happy? Write down all the things that makes you happy, like deeply, really happy. Write it down, plan it into your day, and take this serious. Start to take yourself serious. It's important. You're important, and you need these things. If it's inner peace, what makes you feel calm? Like what calms down your nervous system? Is it meditation? Is it listening to music? Is it just going for a walk in nature? What gives you peace? So answer all of these questions, and maybe you have already done that. You can always do this exercise again. But again, this is really important, and I really want you to get that, because like I said, take this serious. It's time for you to take yourself seriously. Your mental health especially, because I know, especially as young people, we are busy with partying and studying and jobs and getting all of these things that I talked about in the beginning that we really want. But it's really important to take care of your mental health, because we see this everywhere in the world, that younger people go down with stress, they burn out, they get depression, anxiety, and so on. And yes, there are a lot of things that our society could improve to not get to that, but that's just not the case right now. So you have to be responsible for your own happiness. You have to take responsibility for this yourself. So if you don't want to get burned out, if you have already, if you don't want to do it again, this is one thing that is really important to do. I have, right at this time, April, May 2023. If you're listening later, this is probably not the case, but I do this regularly, so you can still get into future events. I'm doing what I call a self-treat, which is like a spa day for your mind and for your soul, maybe even your body. So it's something you can do at home, something, it doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is go into my Facebook group and you will see all of the information there. So I will link it in this video, under this video. And I do also different things than that, but I do some healing, I do meditations, I do dancing, which is a big passion of mine. So because mental health is important to me, and it's important to all of us, and especially young women, because we're a little bit more sensitive about that, especially the way the world is right now, which I'm not gonna spend more time explaining. So if this really resonated with you, please give it a like, thumbs up, share with someone that you feel could find this helpful, and give me a comment if you have something you want to share. And please go into the group if this resonates with you and you feel like you could use this time for yourself, maybe alone time, a little spa day. I would love to see you there. So thank you for listening. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.